Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries run-through of Mario Kart Double Dash on the Nintendo GameCube, and in this episode, we'll be continuing on with the Star Cup Grand Prix onto Yoshi's Circuit. A relatively basic and unassuming course, aside from the very end, where it has one of the only straightaways that's in the game. Excuse the audio quality for the both of us, we are both sick, because it is wintertime officially, and being wintertime means that you get sick.
Well, it just goes to show that the communicability of diseases in our civilized world is still as strong as ever.
Yes, it is. As demonstrated by the Backstreet Boys reunion tour.
Well, I mean, it's not Backstreet Boys reunion tour related. It's just, I have the common cold. Yes, the common cold is still. Well, I mean, in this era of we're not quite in the post Backstreet Boys era yet, because we are still very much in the midst of the Backstreet Boys reunion tour concert. There are a lot of people out there who will try to sell you phony tickets, and in the event that you get sold a phony ticket, you may find yourself at the show anyway, even though you did not want to go.
Yeah. Be wary of scalpers, people. Scalpers are not friendly people.
Meanwhile, we are just passing the crown of the Yoshi Island Circuit.
Yes, Yoshi Island Circuit is an interesting course, despite its simplicity, mostly because of the straightaway at the very end that allows heavy carts and characters to really showcase how fast they can go under optimal conditions. Thing is, it's also pretty much the only straightaway, the only major straightaway in the course. I mean, you have the tail end just before that turn, but you really should be power sliding through that straightaway in order to compensate for the turn just after it.
Uh-oh. Looks like you should have held on to that banana.
I should have. I'm not actually all that good when it comes to defensive play in Double Dash or in any Mario Kart game for that matter. Like, Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart 8 have the ability to hold a green shell behind you as a defensive option, and I just straight up never use it.
Wow, you actually dodged the red shell. Nice.
I kind of dodged. I kind of dodged the red shell. What happened there was the red shell decided to trigger on where I was instead of where I was going. It's a relatively easy thing to attempt to do if you're really good at the power slide, but I'm not honestly all that consistent on dodging it. So,
God, it's so funny watching the characters like break their animations when they win, because Computer U will keep playing the course as it was. So they're going, yay, yay, wow, yay, yay.
Yeah. And now we have DK Mountain. This is technically returning from Mario Kart 64, not actually returning because the course layout is just so drastically different. And I actually really like this interpretation of DK Mountain, aside from the S-curve at the end. The S-curve at the end always screws me up. So, that is the only thing about this course that I actually dislike. But the aesthetic, the backing track, the music in Double Dash, for the record, is just fucking amazing all throughout. But
yeah,
this is honestly a really fun course to be on. It's not honestly a course that I would recommend trying to teach people how to play, but it is definitely a course that I like being on in general. Triple red shell. Did I last time actually go over the specials for? I know I went over Toad's special, but did I go over Paratroopa and Koopa Troopa's special?
Probably not.
Alright. So Koopa and Paratroopa actually share the same special as with all the pairings. But Paratroopa has a slightly higher chance to get triple red shell, whereas Koopa Troopa has a slightly higher chance to get the triple green shell. The triple shells are a special in this game. We managed to dodge 2 red shells there because of the variant elevation of the terrain. That's how you usually end up dodging red shells. And because I tried to throw that backward and I failed.
No.
Because Koopa and Paratroopa are the only ones that actually have access to the triple red and green shells. They are part of what I consider to be the best racer combination in the game, which is Koopa and Paratroopa, and or with either Bowser Jr. or Diddy Kong. That with Toadette's Mushroom Cart is what I consider to be the factually best combination of racers and carts in the entire game. Because you end up with what is pretty much definitively the best offensive defensive power in the game with triple red shells and either giant banana or giant Bowser shell. And you also get access to one of the best controlling carts in the game, Toadette's Mushroom Cart. We will be showing off how powerful that cart is when we go do the last several parts, because the last several parts are us going through something rather special.
Congratulations, you've done it once again.
I don't remember if this particular track actually plays in Sunshine, mostly because I've only actually finished Sunshine the once.
No, this track does not appear in Sunshine.
You sure?
You know what track does appear in Sunshine?
So, do we break a record? We did! Woot!
Hey, Dre. It's the DRE. All the racers from across the world still hitting them cups and them championships, girl. Taking my time to perfect my wheels. I still got love for these fields.
Do I still feel? No, we're showing off a combination of racers that I personally think is mostly useless, because we're showing off Daisy and Baby Mario. Baby Mario and Baby Luigi special is Chain Chomp, which only activates while you're in 4th place or lower. And although it's an absolutely amazing steroid, it can't actually put you in the first. Can't actually get you out of the trouble that you're in, because it pretty much is guaranteed to not get you back up in the first place. It's trying to do that really hard. It's just not going to succeed. And then you have Peach and Daisy's power up, which is the Stealing Hearts. And the Stealing Hearts are trying to be a decent defensive power up, but you can also only get them when you're in 3rd place or lower. So it's not actually all that viable of a power. Also, fake item boxes do not protect you from red shells.
But other racers can.
Other racers can in fact protect you from red shells. Now we have Wario Coliseum, a track that I actively dislike. The problem that Wario Coliseum has is that each of the laps here is exceedingly long. Like they're a whole minute and 20 seconds if you're doing it relatively well. And on the lower CCs they're even longer, up to almost 2 minutes per lap. Thankfully, a Wario Coliseum actually is one of the only courses in the game that under normal lap settings is only 2 laps long. But that doesn't really help with the normal course design. Honestly, I think the second major turn after the big jump could have been excised from this course, and then it could have been 3 laps. This spiral staircase right here, this one is fine. It's the other one that you end up doing that should have been excised. Mostly because it's the other one that always ends up throwing me off. Although I do get
that was a pretty nasty turn
on this staircase as well. Ouch.
Uh-oh, Bowser's about to overtake us. We must resist King Koopa at all costs.
Yeah, this spiral, I think we could have excised.
You might have just wanted to hang on to that.
From the course.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. We're still in the lead.
Uh-oh.
When you get hit with the lightning and mini, you have to remember that it drastically changes your car stats to, I think it's -1 on everything. I'm not entirely sure, but it most certainly cuts down on your top speed, and it actually increases your weight. I'm not sure. Anyway, we managed to beat Wario Colosseum. In the next part, we will continue on with a special cup with a really cool track that I am absolutely terrible with, Dino Jungle. I love the aesthetics in Dino Jungle. Be safe, everyone.